Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Chairman of the committee. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak and share my thoughts with you. I heard a lot of testimony yesterday evening and yesterday morning, and there were some very intelligent people that have a lot of experience legally and in their callings as church officers. I don't really have anything like that, so what I'm going to share with you is from my heart and my personal opinion. My name is Rebecca Johnson, and I'm British, as you might be able to tell. But I have the privilege of living in the United States of America now for 10 years, just over 8 of which have been in this beautiful state of Idaho, which I love. I feel grateful every day to live in a safe place where my husband and I are able to raise our elementary-aged children. I'm also the proud aunt of 21 nieces and nephews. I love each of them and want, just as I want for my children, very much for them to enjoy health, success, and live lives full of love. Some of them live here in Idaho. Some of them live back in Britain. One of my nephews, Mark, is an intelligent, hard-working 21-year-old that works for British Airways as a head air steward. He's lucky to be able to fly internationally anywhere he would like in the world. He will, however, not fly to visit us here in Idaho. It's not because he doesn't particularly care to spend time with family that adore him. It's not because he wouldn't love to ski up in Sun Valley and enjoy the gorgeous part of the world we have chosen to live in. Rather, it's because he's an openly gay man and refuses to come to a place where his basic human rights are not protected. He has a choice. He can visit where he pleases. He lives in a country where he doesn't have to live daily with the knowledge that who he is precludes him from certain services and opportunities. Gay and transgender members of our community can't say the same thing. I also happen to be an active member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I do speak for myself, but I feel that that's an important issue. Yesterday, as you all know, the church made a public statement regarding their position on the issue of safeguards for gay and transgender people. And as someone who has felt strongly about the need for such protections for a long time, I was thrilled to see the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints speak out on legislation regarding that issue. Elder Dallin H. Oakes of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, the governing body of our church, made the following statement, and I quote, "We call on local, state, and the federal government to serve all of their people by passing legislation that protects vital religious freedoms for individuals, families, churches, and other faith groups, while also protecting the rights of our LGBT citizens in such areas as housing, employment, and public accommodation in hotels, restaurants, and transportation, protections which are not available in many parts of the country." This position is also consistent with the Church's support in 2009 for Salt Lake City ordinances that protected housing and employment rights for gay and transgender people, and with statements the Church has made against bullying and intimidation of
You have
gay
about
youth.
30 seconds.
Okay. I love the Lord, my Saviour, Jesus Christ. I strive to live a good life, to raise my children to be compassionate, hard-working citizens. I love that we live here and that I have the opportunity to have a home and a job and to raise my children the way that I see fit. It affects me deeply to know that friends of mine, gay and transgender in this community, are still subject to discrimination, despite the fact that they are good people who contribute to our society. I urge you, good ladies and gentlemen of the committee, to extend to every member of our community the right to safeguards of things that each of us take for granted daily. Thank you very much for your time.
There's one question that I have, and that's, do you think that this particular bill goes beyond what the LDS Church declared yesterday?
I don't think so, and in the small amount that I know about the Utah bill, that this was directly related to their statement. I don't know anything about that bill, but I don't believe so. I believe, and again, I have such little experience with legislation, and the comment that was made yesterday about the legal repercussions that might occur in relation to this bill. I don't have any experience with that. However, to me, it seems like a right that the Saviour would want people to have, to be treated fairly and kindly and with love. And as an LDS woman, that is how I choose to live my life, is with love. And I have to do that based upon my faith, because I don't have all of the answers, you know. And as much as this is an issue that goes beyond just the love and all of those things. It has to be legally sound, and I don't understand that part. But I do feel like the church supports legislation for basic protections for people.
Further questions? Thank you.
Thank you.